Today, I will be teaching you how to hand sew. Did you know that the very first needles were actually made out of bone and ivory and not metal? That's a very big historical reference. It can date back hundreds of years. I will also be explaining what you need, how to set up for your hand sewing, what type of material is best to start out with, and even super small instructions or super small tweaks that could help you. There are many things that you need to know and items that you'll need. You will need a sewing needle, thread, you'll need a thimble, but that's at your own discretion, scissors, a ruler, pencil, threader, sewing pins, and a sewing pin cushion. Some of those you can go without. It just really depends on your preference, but for me, it's better to have everything than it is to have nothing. And while you're in the middle of doing what you're doing, sewing the garment, you don't have to get up and go get anything. So once you get all of that, you'll lay it all out in front of you. You can do it on a table. You can sew in your bed. It really doesn't matter, however you prefer. Just make sure that if you do, needles are put away. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your needle, then you're going to take thread, and if you don't have a threader, that's perfectly fine too. You can lick the tip of the thread and put it through the needle, or you can put it in the threader and then push the threader through the needle and pull it out, and it'll thread the needle for you. Super easy and convenient. Once you have it through the needle, you can either tie it off up against the needle, you can double it super long and just do it that way, or you can even double knot it at the end and make it super long and double. Either way, it's however you feel is best, or whatever suits your needs for whatever you're making. And the best thing to use the very first time is either going to be cloth, because, well, I say cloth, but cotton, because cotton is super easy to fix. And then once you have all that, all you have to do is take the needle and you start sewing. You'll push it through one side of the garment, wherever it's torn or messed up, whatever you need to fix. When it's through the garment, you'll take the other side and push it through the other side of the tear. And then once you pull it, it should either make it look like it has no stitch, or it'll be where you can see the stitch. But if you fold them in when you sew it, it should go where there's no stitch at all and you can't see it. It's called a hidden stitch. And you'll just continue that process one after another in a line. And then once you're done, you'll pull super tight and you'll tie it off. Some people burn the string to seal it. I've never done that. Then once you tie that, you'll be good to go for the whole clothes. But make sure, once again, that before you start sewing, you have everything laid out in front of you. And then you should be pretty much good to go.